Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Kim and today we're going to do my July TBR. So, for those of you who are new here, I every single month play my own version of Bookopoly. If you want to see that in the future, let me know. As for now, I just go through what I've rolled, what I landed on and the book that I've chosen. So, without further ado, let's crack on. Did I complete last month's TBR? No, I didn't. I was one book off completing last month's TBR. So for that reason, I get a forfeit. I have to add a roll. It's not the end of the world. I get to read more, hopefully. Anyway, let's get into what I rolled this month. So, book one this month, I rolled a double six. We did not start well. Double six, if I roll a double, I have to add another book. For this, I landed on fantasy. So, for this one, I thought I'd get on a little chunker that I need to read this month. It is Joe Abercrombie's Best Served Cold. We did the first trilogy in this world, and now we're moving on to a little short stories in this world. So, wish me luck. This one is a little bigger that way than other copies, and so this one is, how many is that? That is a chapter, so we are 536 pages long in this one. Shorter than the last one, thankfully. But that's what I'm reading for fantasy this month. Okay, the second roll, it was a 2 and a 4. That got me round to TBR Vet. So for that, I've decided to read one that's been in my collection for a while, and that is This Woven Kingdom by Tahira Mafi. This is the stunning Illumicrate version. Oh, love that. And yeah, I haven't read this yet. I already have a second book, so I really need to get on to reading these. And yeah, there we go. Book number 3 got me a 6 and a 3, and that once again got me round to fantasy. So for this, I've decided to read the Backlist Book Club's book for this month. Hopefully I can get it in before the live show. That is Red Sister. Roll number 4 got me a 2 and a 6. That got me round to A to Z, which means I need to spin a wheel. And for this, I landed on an S. So I've decided, because the second book has come out, and I feel like I'm behind everybody else, I'm reading She Who Became the Sun. Book number 5, it was a 3 and a 6. That got me round to Book Box, which means I have to read one of the books that I got in one of my subscription boxes. And thankfully this also is the buzzword book for this month. The theme for this is weather, so this lands perfectly to read book 2 in this series. That is Thunderhead by Neil Shusterman. I still have not read this. And this, of course, is the absolutely stunning very loose edition. I do love that green. That is a beautiful green. Again, one that I've been putting off because it's not exactly the smallest in the world, but I will read it this month, hopefully. Roll number 6 got me a 4 and a 3. This got me around to sequel, so for this I'm putting on this month's Agatha Christie read, and that is Hickory Dickory Dock. And what will hopefully be our final roll is roll number 7. It gave me a 4 and a 2. That got me round to fantasy romance. So for that reason, I've decided to pick up another one in my collection that I need to read, and another one that I'm quite far behind everybody else on. I am reading Legends and Lattes. Yes, Travis Baldry, I'm finally reading Legends and Lattes. And this is because I've actually been granted an arc of the next book in this series, and I cannot wait to read it, so I kind of need to get on to reading this one first. There we go. Beautiful again, stunning fairy loose edition, really shiny, red rainbow. Love it. So that is the rolls from my Bookopoly this month. there are just 2 more books that I need to get onto my TBR this month. That is number 1 being this month's Literature Book Club book, and that is The Writing Retreat. And the other book that I need to go on here is the Rory Gilmore book for this month, the theme being poetry. Don't always have the best with poetry, but we will read poetry because it's the prompt. And for this, I'm going to be reading Howl and Other Poems by Allen Ginsberg. So that is my TBR for this month. What do you think? Have you read any of the books? Do you think I'm going to like them? I don't know. We'll find out. Anywho, as always, down in my description box, you can find a link to all of my socials. Come give me a follow on Goodreads, on Instagram and on Twitter. You can like this video, you can comment and you can subscribe if you really want to. You can also share. Anywho, want to let me know you're here without actually talking to me? Let's leave the stack of books emoji because it's a TBR. And my TBR is a little chunky this month. I'll see you next time. Doodles.